Hey guys, Christian Singer back from CNH Small Engine for another informative quick review video here. This one today we got here is a John Deere lawn tractor. This is the D140 model specifically. We had a lady here called us up here about 3 days ago. She wanted a machine picked up. We picked it up here, and she was complaining the engine was having a popping problem. It just started out of the blue. She said she was going up a slight hill, and the machine was also having a hard time pulling the tractor up the hill as well too. And we checked the machine out over here, and the valves need to be adjusted on here. However, the more concerning issue is the fact that the transmission is going out. The transmission on these machines, I don't like telling people that, but they are not a heavy-duty type. This is the D140, as I said here before. I did some research online here this morning here, and I talked to a few of my friends in different states regarding this specific machine plus the specific transmission. These transmissions are failure prone after about 3 or 4 years because they're a we don't call light duty. They're not a heavy duty style of transmission on it specifically. And one of the telltale signs of your transmission starting to go bad is it starts like having like a jerking or hesitating feel whenever you're trying to drive it up some kind of a steep angle or any kind of a slope or grade in your yard out there for that. What we did originally to try to see if we can get the thing working better, we took off the tensioner spring underneath the actual deck, or I should say underneath the frame, I should say more precisely. You have a tensioner spring. Let me see if I can show you here. It's probably, I can't really show it to you, sorry about that. You have a tensioner spring right underneath here. Where's it at here? It's right about, let me see, I can't really get my hand on it, but you have a tensioner spring underneath this bracket underneath here for your frame. Well, that tensioner spring goes over to one of the either pulleys for the actual drive belt for your transmission back here in the machine. And we took the tensioner spring off. I had another spare one sitting around that was off another machine we had here from about a couple of years ago, and we put that one on there. Plus we also moved the tensioner spring around on the frame holes, because it has about 2 or 3 different frame holes around on the area where you can actually put the spring actually on. So we moved that around here in a couple different positions to try put more tension on the actual drive belt itself for the transmission, and it did not help whatsoever. We went ahead and did everything we possibly could to without altering or modifying the actual transmission itself underneath there, because I looked them up on John Deere's website for one of these transmissions. These transmissions are not cheap. They're about $800 plus shipping and handling and tax. And here's the actual transmission model number and stuff like that in the back here. It is made by Torque, or I should say Tough Torque, sorry about that. It's 768T2024011 with a serial number of 40J1194697. John Deere PN part number M as in Mike 1A10910. That's the actual transmission assembly if you need the actual replacement for it right here for that specifically. Like I said before, this is a light duty transmission specifically on these machines. They are not heavy duty to say the least. I don't like telling people that, but that is the case sometimes. If you're looking to purchase a heavier duty John Deere transmission, I recommend getting one of the X series John Deeres. This is a D140. This is like the occasional use residential specific model out here for that, guys. So I recommend, if you want a heavy duty machine, get the X series out there specifically, because those ones are the John Deere's, like called cream of crop for cutting your yard around your property and stuff like that. The D140 is not that, unfortunately. So that's everything about that specific issue right there for that. This thing also has, I'll even show you the actual date code for the engine on here as well too. The model number, type and code. The model number is let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit for you guys. 407777. The type 0170G5. The code of 12, which is 2012. This is the John Deere 22 horsepower overhead valve V-twin engine right here specifically. The engine is popping, and that thing needs the valves adjusted on here. Plus, we also noticed that somebody else was working on a machine prior to us, because somebody took the spark plugs out and put we don't call I can't remember what the name is, but they're Chinese spark plugs. But somebody did put Chinese spark plugs in there, and they were basically hand tight. We can tell that by we just unthreaded my hands, and it had carbon built up all along the entire threads on the actual spark plug itself right there. For that, you always have to make sure those things are tightened up, because if they're not, you have expended gas being escaped out of the thread area for that specifically. So I'll go ahead and fire this thing up here for you, so you can see the popping sign specifically. For problems like that, sometimes it is the valves. Get this thing open again here for you guys. Okay, okay, it's fired up here. Give it a couple of seconds, the valves are popping here. Yeah, there it goes. You can hear it backfiring, popping through it. Yeah, I think definitely is popping on her for that. We even put new spark plugs in there. We drained out all the old gasoline, because sometimes that can also be caused by having old stale contaminated gasoline in there. So we drained all the gasoline out, put new gas in there. We even put the another fuel filter on it for the hell of it, to see if that was going to help, but didn't do anything. So we stuck the old one back on there. So the only thing is the popping right now. The valves are out of bit and they have to be adjusted, but the thing is, it's not going to be worth it, because the transmission is bad, and those transmissions are, like I said before, about $800 plus shipping and handling and tax from John Deere, because of the actual cost of doing a job. Plus you have your installation fee as well too for doing that job back here. But those transmissions, like I said before, they are not a heavy duty machine or heavy duty component on a machine. So if you're in the market for a John Deere lawn tractor, I recommend sticking with either a manual transmission model or get one of the higher end X series John Deere specifically, because these ones with the hydrostatic transmissions, I don't like telling people that, but the case is they are failure prone after a few years, because this machine is a 2012 and the thing's only about almost like six and a half years old, and it's already having problems with it right now. And I don't recommend a specific model specifically. So I'll give you another shot of the actual tag here, is again for the actual transmission I'm talking about right here. And this thing over here, just a teeny bit. There we go. This is the Turf Torque transmission, John Deere part number M1A10910 right there on the identification tag. And I'll give you a shot of the actual model number for the whole machine here for you guys. Here we go. Get this thing wiped off first for you. Okay, let me get this thing zoomed in here for you as well too. There you go. There's the ID tag. Model D140 tractor, data manufacturer 020613. And the product identification number PIN is 1GXD140ELDD408968. So that's all the specifics about the specific model number and serial number information. If you're like I said before, if you're looking for a new transmission or a new tractor, steer clear of these ones, guys. So If anybody has any comments, questions, whatnot about this thing, as usual, feel free to leave me a message here, and I'll try to get back to you within 24 or 48 hours about some kind of a basic detail. If I missed something, or if you have any additional questions, I can try to help you out with, guys. So I'll see you guys, and have a nice day.